cozy and content at home while the weather's been like this. I've just been not doing too much. And I've loved every minute of it. Hi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Should we do a little haul? Actually, did I buy him anything? I think this is for me. I don't even think it's for Tom. This, and I got it in black rather than the beige because I thought I can hide if it gets stained or whatever a little bit easier. And it's a perfect size. If I want to take my laptop as well, the laptop easily fits in there with so much room. I also picked up the Mrs. Hinch Midsummer Memories Sunset Blossom. Oh, it smells so good. Now, hello everybody. I'm gonna say I feel like a long time no speak. In the grand scheme of things, I don't think it's been that long, although it does feel like it's been that long. I have had a wobble again. I'm not going to go into too much detail because you guys know that I've been a little bit, especially this year, and I'm trying to actually pinpoint down where I think I'm feeling a little bit like wobbly, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you. So yeah, I've not been feeling myself. I've been in a bit of a funk. If I'm just keeping things real, I'm being honest. I've been in a bit of a funk, and I just can't, I don't want to. I feel like my YouTube is like my safe space where I come to just like have a little gossip with you, or as you know, like I don't very rarely, other than going to work, I very rarely leave the house. Having said that, we did watch the football final at the football club on Sunday evening, which I didn't, honestly, I'm so shut away, guys. So I'm sat there and I said to Tom, why is it so busy in here? Like to the point where there was no seats, and it's never normally, I've never experienced it that busy. And he said, well, it's the final, Em. I just thought it was a normal Premier League game. Anyway, we had a really lovely time. Ollie loved watching the football. Penny was loving it. Darcy even came up. So we had a really nice time. But I just came away and I just feel, which is a me problem, so I need to work on it. I know this. I know, and like I've just been on FaceTime to my sister and I've been trying to explain it to her. And I know this probably just, you're probably all just sat there watching me thinking, you're making no sense. Because I know I jump from thing to thing, and I'm trying not to go into too much detail. I just wanted to explain why I've not been around very much. Not just here on YouTube, it's actually been the same on my Instagram and my TikTok. I've not uploaded videos probably in about 10 days, which is, I'm normally like twice a week, especially for YouTube. So I know it's like a little bit out of the ordinary for me. But yeah, I've just been feeling a little bit, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, this might sound really silly. I don't know where I fit in. I don't know where I belong. And I've never really felt it to this level before. And that's the only way I can explain it, guys. It might not make sense. It makes sense to me, and I guess that's all that matters. But I'm okay. I've just been plodding through the days. But it's very grey and windy today. I'm hoping the rain holds off. It says that there's a chance of a light shower. I've actually just put a little bit of makeup on because I had my eyebrows laminated last night. I know they probably look really dark, and they kind of like stand out so much more when I've not that I wear a huge amount of makeup, but I was going to do it on camera, but then I was talking to my sister on FaceTime, so I just kind of did it while I was chatting away. But I went to Home Bargains yesterday. So Ollie didn't end up going to school yesterday. He's also just going through some things. So he had, it wasn't like a planned outfit, it was quite unexpected actually. So we popped to Home Bargains because he ended up playing a double football match on Sunday, and his legs were really sore. So we had run out of our Epsom salts, you know, the like muscle recovery ones. So I said, let's go to Home Bargains. And guys, do you know what? I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded. When I'm actually filming this, it is Tuesday, the 24th of March. I do not have a single thing up for Easter other than the bunny that I bought a few weeks ago in B&M, which is on the like the oak beam in my front room. Now, in the years gone by, I've done a full video of me decorating for Easter and planned like what the kids are having for Easter. In the past, I've done Easter baskets, but I've really tried to, not that I did those things, sorry, I'm stuck under the table and I don't want the camera to be shaking. Not that I do those things for views. I very much enjoy doing them, but I wanted to kind of like rein everything in a little bit because I feel like, and again, this is if it's no I don't mean like any shade or anything if you do like Easter baskets and things like this, if you want to spend however much, because Darcy was showing me on TikTok this lady that had put together this Easter basket for her daughter, and it was £120 value. There was like it must be like a teen's Easter basket. There was like an Adenola set, like the leggings and the little like top that goes with it, like skin top, and then there was like, I think there was like, oh, what do you call it, the Sol de Janeiro spray, like all of this, like it was like a whole, like what I would class as Christmas. But that's not what I want to do. So Darcy's like, look mum, look what she's got for Easter. And I was like, that's like that is so like lovely, but that's not what we're going to do. So I've kind of pulled it in a bit. Now, when I did the Easter baskets, this was before Penny was born, I didn't ever spend a huge amount on them. I think it was about £25 maximum, but I would put things like, I'd go to Lush and buy them a bath bomb, because all of my kids love a bath bomb. And I like to get them from Lush. I have picked them up from Home Bargains in places like that before, but you don't always know what's in there. I'm not saying they're the worst thing ever, but I do and I know Lush bath bombs are quite a lot more money, but I just like to do that if I'm getting them a bath bomb, because I just know what's in it. But I've just kind of, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, and again, I feel like I'm being not a hypocrite, but there is a Home Bargains haul that I want to film for you, because I did pop in yesterday with Ollie. So I got a couple of little bits, and I'm thinking, because I do have to go to work in a minute, it's currently 11:05. I was going to film a Home Bargains haul for you all, but I have tried to pull all of things like that back, because I have made a conscious effort as to how many times I am going shopping and what I'm buying. And one example of that is, I would get to the point where there was money being put on Klarna, for example. I'd go on Adenola and I'd be like, oh, I haven't got the money there, so we'll put it on Klarna and worry about it at the end of the month. So I can actually say I don't have anything on Klarna. And I've not had for a couple of months though, so I'm very proud of myself actually. So I've been making a very conscious effort, and I think this is where I've been feeling like, where do I fit in? Because a lot of the bigger like content creators, they are regularly putting out the come shops with me in Home Bargains. They're regularly putting out the hauls, B&M hauls, Primark hauls, and there isn't anything wrong with that, but I can't afford to do that, and I don't want to make people feel like because they've seen a haul they have to go out and buy it. And I'm talking from personal experience, I very much fell into that of, oh, I need to go buy that, oh, I need to go here, oh, I need to go there, because I've seen something. So this is where I was trying to just pull it back in and do my vlogs, which I very much enjoy, obviously just sitting in front of the camera and having a chit chat with you, doing my cleaning videos. But then when I started my job at the school, I found it quite hard to do, not the vlogs, they're easy because I can just pick up the camera like 5 minutes here or there, but the cleaning videos, I find it very hard to get into. Like, say my old, if you've been here for a while, you would have seen like my old cleaning videos where I would literally clean the entire house, and it would take me all day because I would drop the kids off at school and then I wouldn't have to pick them up again then until like 3 o'clock, for example. Whereas I'm not doing that now. I'm taking the kids to school. I'm very much doing 3 school drop-offs. I'm then coming home. I'm then having some breakfast. I'm then doing some jobs. Then I'm leaving at 11:30 to go to work. Then I'm getting home at 1:30. Then I'm having some lunch. Then I'm going to get Penny. Then I'm going to get Darcy. Then I'm coming home. And then there's either then ballet, football, like whatever else, and I just feel like I can't do an entire clean. So I'm feeling overwhelmed in life because there's jobs that aren't getting done. And yeah, that's just where we're at, guys. I hope that makes some sort of sense to somebody. It feels like I've lifted a weight off my shoulders actually just talking about it with somebody. But yeah, I just thought I don't want to make videos and be, no, I don't want to say moaning because that's the wrong word, because we're very much entitled to feel the way we feel. And I also just want to have the mindset, and I need to have this mindset of, I'm just doing me. I actually don't care if somebody thinks, because like there have been comments before of like on some of my videos, and I know everybody's not for everybody. So some people are going to really enjoy my content. Some people aren't going to really enjoy my content, because I very much watch some people's content and I really enjoy it. And they don't necessarily have to have loads and loads of followers. Like there's people that I watch that have got like 1,000 subscribers and I love their content because I feel like I relate to it. Like I very much feel like you can get sucked in with social media. And again, it's not coming from a place of jealousy because I'm so content with where I am. I'm very lucky. But is it realistic to be showing people their like £1 million houses that they're moving into and fully renovating it? Like, probably not. Some people will be able to relate to that because that's very much kind of like the lifestyle that they have. But I would say the majority of people probably can't relate to that. And then you end up feeling a bit like, I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but you can end up feeling a little bit shit. Like, I just like to keep it a little bit realistic here. And yeah, I like to be open and honest, probably a little bit to my detriment. I don't know, maybe I'm just like an open book. But we have had a little bit of a hectic week. So putting that aside, I just really briefly catch you up. So we have decided we are going to be selling our car. So we have got a couple of different valuations from it. And I don't know if anybody else has used Motorway. I've never used them. But we had a value for our car. And they gave us the best value. So essentially what you do is you like put pictures of the car up, and then I think like garages and things like that bid for the car. So it was just a lot more. And I said to Tom, we've always in the past, we've sold our car back like as a Part X to the garage, and you always get obviously a lower value for the car. And I don't want to do that. So we're in quite a fortunate position that it isn't finalised until the 3rd of May, so we have got some time. And we went to test drive and have a little look at the JQs. I think that's how you pronounce it, JQ. It's quite a new-ish brand here in the UK, but I'm sure you probably would have seen them all over social media. So I was a little bit dubious because if I'm being honest, I really want a Volvo XC90. That is what I really want, but I really don't want to pay £70,000 for a car. I'm just not about that. Again, it's if you've got anything around that sort of value. I mean, I'd love a Defender. That is the ultimate goal. But I don't want to be paying £600 a year for tax. So there's a few things that I don't want. So I want it to be affordable. I do not want to pay excessive amounts of road tax because, in my opinion, it's a frigging waste of money. So the JQ is priced at, so we were looking at I think it's called a EV. So it's not a straight electric. It's a mild hybrid, I guess. Is that what you call it? So it is a plug-in, but it also is petrol. So the one we test drove that one, and it was really cool because it would charge as you were driving. And the mile range that you get out of them is insane. Because my sister has a mild hybrid. She's got a Volvo XC40, I think, or EX40. It's a mild hybrid, so I think it's the XC40, which is the same model of Volvo that we had, but ours was just petrol, and it was awful on fuel because you're talking like a big heavy car on petrol. Wasn't great. And my sister's range of like the kind of like the plug-in side of it is not great. She paid I think £12 to charge up 25 miles, and she managed to get like a 5-mile turnaround out of it. But obviously this is like newer technology. And so we were really impressed with it. So you get a lot of car for your money. They're also offering 0% APR. They've got a huge dealer contribution at the minute. So I think the quote we've had is probably not valid now, actually. So we need to get a refresher quote because he said it was only valid for 5 days. But the 0% is for March. So we would need to order it before the end of March. We were putting in like minimal deposit, £400, because again, I don't want to be putting thousands of pounds into a car because you just don't get it back. Luckily, we are making a little bit on this car that we've got now. So we have done very well with it, which is why I want to get it out while the car is still valued at that, if that makes sense. So it's 0% APR. So what I'm paying each month is coming off of the balance. I don't have to worry about obviously settlements, but it's not a case of weighing it out with the finance. And it's got, I think it's like works out like £4,000 dealer contribution off of it, which is very good. And so what I was a little bit dubious about is it's a new car. I don't know how it's going to be long term in terms of value and what it's worth. But I've kind of done a little bit of research, and I don't think that it's going to drop a huge amount to the point where we're going to be negatively impacted in say 3 or 4 years time. So I think that's the route we're going to go down, but obviously I'll let you know when it comes. I'll give you a little tour of it. So yeah, that's what we're just in the process of doing. So we haven't put our car up for sale yet. We've just got a valuation for it. So I have spoken to a few people that have put their car up, and they've actually got more than what was quoted to them, because obviously people will pay what they want to pay for the car. And our car's got a lot on it. It's kind of like got everything on it because it was an ex-demonstrator when we bought it. So it's got the full leather, it's got the panoramic sunroof, it's got the digital dash, it's got the heated seats, it's got a lot on it. So I'm hoping that yeah, we can make a little bit more than what it's been quoted. But that is where we are at the moment. And yeah, I just hope everyone's okay, really. So this is going to be the start of a brand new weekly vlog. There was a vlog that I was filming that should be up on my channel already when you're filming this, but it was just spaced over. Really, I need to call it like a 2-week vlog because I did have a gap in between, if I'm being really open and honest. Not that it matters because obviously you guys are just watching it all rolled into one. But yeah, that is where I've been. We're almost at the Easter holidays, which I'm really excited about. We've got just over a week left. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm looking forward to a couple of weeks off. And I actually like it this year that the Easter is at the start. So we break up on the Thursday because the Friday is Good Friday, and then obviously Easter weekend, and then we've got the 2 weeks off. Because I think last year the Easter was at the very end. So we had it, and then Easter Monday, and then we went back to school. So we had it like beforehand. I'm hoping the weather turns itself around. And yeah, so I'm going to get ready for work now. And then I will pop back on, catch up with you. I'm going to film my home bargains haul when I've got back. So that will probably be up on my channel already before this vlog. So I've only just started the intro. Yeah, I'm going to stop talking now, guys. I'm going to head to work and I'll speak to you a bit later on. Okay, guys, so I'm actually back from work. I was filming right up until, well, I actually left the house 5 minutes later than I usually would. So I'm just going to sort out what is going where. There's some bits I'm going to keep upstairs in my room, because like bits like this I'm going to pop in the giant Kinder Egg. I've got Penny, that's for Darcy, the lollies, the little eggs maybe I'll keep up here. So maybe if I keep this bag for upstairs, maybe I'll take that down, but I'll keep that up here with the Scrub Daddy, that's for the toilet. I'll put one of those up here. Empty these out. Fruitopia. I've just like, where I've not been going into Home Bargains and B&M as like often as I usually would, which is like on purpose I'm doing that. I've been finding that I ran out of, what did I run out of? White vinegar. So I haven't had white vinegar in like ages, I feel like, really, really long. And I've really been missing having it in like in the house for when I do the wash loads. I also picked up the Mrs. Hinch Midsummer Memories Sunset Blossom. Can't undo the lid though. I don't know whether, oh, there we go. That was really tight. Oh, it smells so good. Now I know I mentioned before that I did try the, no, I didn't ever buy the Christmas, the like winter one. I did smell it and I just didn't know if I was a huge fan, so I didn't ever buy it. I stuck to the Comfort Heaven scent, which I'm still using now. I love it so much, but I did really like that scent because I think I like a floral scent. So I'm just going to move you back. I think I like a floral scent. That's what I'm like drawn to, and that very much is a floral scent. So just sat on the bubbles. Okay, yeah. So I thought I would pick that up and I could have like, I could like alternate the like washing and things like that. So yeah, that's the plan. Take these for little Penny, so I'm gonna leave to pick her up in a minute. What's going to get her first? And then I can put some of this away in the kitchen then. Right, that's gonna step here. What is that? And that. No, maybe I'll take that down actually. So I'm going to take the decoration bits down, and I don't know if you can you see that there in the background on my bedside table? I'll take you over to it in a second. My mum got it for me for Christmas. I've like only unpackaged it on Friday, so I need to like fill you in on this complaint that I've got with Tom's van. It's been really stressful actually, guys. And my Darcy unwrapped it because I also had like this night light. So my mum bought it for me because she knows that sometimes I struggle to like switch off. And it's like supposed to calm you down. And it's really good. I'm going to take you off the big tripod actually. And I'll take you and I'll show you what it looks like. I really just confused the gimbal on this camera there because it was spinning around in it. The camera was like wobbling around. Let me flip the camera and I'll show you what this looks like. It's so cool. Just lowering you down so you can have a little look. So it's like a floating octopus, so you can just charge it up and it will run, but I just attached it to my phone charger while I was at work. Excuse this, it needs a dust so bad. So the lights change on it, and can you see the like tentacles moving? I just really, so it will change it to purple, blue, red and this orange colour. But I actually really like the orange colour just because it reminds me of like the colour of the sun. I don't know why, I just find it so calming. So when I've been up here, because I've been doing a lot of work on my laptop, not for YouTube or my videos, a lot of work on my laptop for, what should we call it, life admin, getting things in order, and it's just been really calming me as I've been working. So I think she said she got it off of TikTok shop, so maybe I can do a little bit of a video on that, because sorry, it's so noisy because we don't have carpet on these stairs and it's so echoey, isn't it? On TikTok, don't know if any of you follow me over there, it is also linked to my description if you want to follow me over there. I mean, apologies, I've been a little bit MIA the past few weeks on there. So I'm just in the middle bathroom now picking up washing the Ollie can't fit in the washing basket. I've been a little bit MIA, but I can link things on there now, like in terms of the TikTok shop. So I don't get a huge amount off of there, but I have picked up a few bits off of there, like the new kettle and toaster, things like that is all off of there. So it's really good because you can link products on there, which is handy, because if say I'm talking to you guys and I'm linking products in a video, usually I'll have to like hunt around where it's in stock, where's the best price, like that sort of thing, and then link it. Whereas I can actually link the direct product on my TikTok videos, which correlates to TikTok shop, and then you do earn a small commission off of purchases that have been made. Sorry, the extractor fan's on, but I made an omelette, so I need to keep it on really, because it always leaves a bit of a weird smell in the house, doesn't it, when you make eggs? Yeah, so it gives like a little bit of commission. So I've not fully gone into that side of things just yet. I put a couple of videos up, but the plan is that there will be more going up. I just need to get to grips with life, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna actually leave to go and get Penny now, and then I will probably actually then catch up with you tomorrow, and we'll make this into a bit of a weekly vlog. Wow, that is a contrast. So it is actually a few days later. Today's Monday, so I feel like we've skipped from Tuesday to Monday, and as is the story with all of my vlogs at the minute, I don't know where the days have gone. But hello, happy start of a brand new week. We're just going to call this just a life vlog. Oh, you want to say hello, do you? Okay. I've got little man here with me. I'm just going to put my laptop down because at this point, I can't be fighting with little Cliffy. Oh, you've got my slipper. Thank you, boy. I am going to be heading to work very shortly, but I thought I would come on and just have a little chit chat with you. I've just had some breakfast. Oh, you want to get in the blanket? Come on in, let's get in the blanket. It's really cold, guys, so I've got my heated blanket on. Yeah, I've actually had porridge today. I picked up when I went to Lidl. By the way, I've actually like fallen in love with Lidl. Now, I know that sounds really sad. You're probably like, what are you talking about? I just find their fruit and their veg bakery is so much better than Aldi. So we have got a new-ish Lidl that's not far away from our house. And I popped there on Friday and I managed to get some protein porridge, because the one that I used to get from Aldi, they don't make it anymore. It's like a cinnamon one, which I loved it, and they just don't make it anymore. And I'm not really a fan of golden syrup. So I picked up this one from, sorry, I get really confused with this gimbal. So it's a high protein chocolate, but it isn't too chocolatey, because I'm not really like a chocolate fan of like porridge and things like that, or cereal. Yeah, and I really liked it, and it's been freezing, so I felt like I needed something warm, and then I come home and got in, sorry guys, got in the blanket. I put a wash load on. Penny didn't, I know why I didn't film on Friday, because Penny didn't actually go to school. She has got a bit of a cold, which I feel like I've been fighting something off for, I feel like you're going to think I'm exaggerating now, but is it at least 6 weeks? I want to say 2 months. I felt like my sinuses have been very sore. So if I'm like bending over, I just feel pressure in my head. and I just feel congested, and I feel like I sound a little bit nasally. I've been like it honestly for well over a month, probably 2 months. Kind of like I feel like I've got a day where it's gone and then it's just back again. Anyway, Penny has just been like really bunged up, bit of a cough, and then on Friday, bless her, her eyes looked all bloodshot and she just didn't look very well. And I said to Tom, I'm not sending her to school, because the weather on Friday as well was freezing, raining, so windy, and I just thought I want to keep her in the warm. So while I went to work, she went to one of my sister's house and went to M&S, her favourite shop ever. That's in Penny's favourite shop ever, and just lived her best life, really. So we had a very slow weekend, hence why I didn't film. Tom worked all day on Saturday. He's doing this really like lovely fence, which is what I want in my garden. It looks incredible, and I said to him, that is what we are doing in our garden. So he did that all day Saturday. What did I do on Saturday? What did I do? Oh, I started washing the sofa, because it's not the actual covers. Oh, so boring, guys. You know I'm like the age I am. But it was windy. It wasn't warm, but it was windy. And you know, like the wind that just dries everything pretty quickly. So I managed to get half of the sofa, because it won't all fit in one cycle. So I have to split it in two. So I did up to like all of that. So I just need to do these 4 cushions, like the covers. So we won't be doing that today. We'll have to wait until tomorrow maybe. So yeah, I just caught up with my washing. I ended up doing my ironing, and that was it really. Then Sunday we had football, and that was the end of the weekend. We're back at Monday again, but we are on the final stretch now for the Easter holidays. So our last day is Thursday, because Friday is Good Friday, so that's bank holiday for everyone. I'm not quite sure what... Oh, I've got a text from Ollie's school. Hold on. And it's just about lunches. What was I going to say? I'm not quite sure if Tom's working, but Darcy doesn't actually want an Easter egg. She would like some pyjamas from Primark. So she's seen these new, like, they are a really lovely colour, like a lemon yellow. Beautiful, just like the standard, like, boyfriend fit pyjamas, you know, the ones in the set. So they're £15, so obviously that's a bit much. It's a bit more than what I would spend on an Easter egg. Having said that, Ollie would like... Oh, sorry guys, I'm literally going to try not to spend... Like, why am I so tired all the time? I'm taking my iron supplements and everything. I've been making sure to take it as soon as I wake up. So I don't know why I'm so tired. I don't know what's going on. Ollie would like an M&M egg, but it's the M&M egg that has like parts of M&M in the actual Easter egg, and then you get 3 bags. You get 2 bags of the crunch ones, like in the blue bag, and then 1 bag of the chocolate ones. Anyway, that's like £12.50, I think, in Asda, but it's £10 in Aldi. So yeah, I'll have to get him something extra, and then they've had about the same, because Penny's giant Kinder Egg was £12 or £12.99, and then I have bought a couple of little bits to top it up, like a couple more Bueno bars, some of the little Kinder animals, so I'll get him something else. Cliff, can we not do that? I'm trying to talk, and we don't need to hear you licking your bits, boy. Come on. It's not very polite, is it? It's not what we do, I know. So yeah, that's where I've been, guys. Just, if I'm being really honest, I've just been cosy and content at home while the weather's been like this. I've just been not doing too much. And I've loved every minute of it. So we still haven't put our car up for sale. So Tom was going to be like really crazy and just order the new car. Because with the new one, the first payment wouldn't be due for a month, and then we've got a month until the big balloon payment is due out, which we don't have. And he's pretty certain we'll sell the car, but in my mind, the sensible head is not to like manifest this or like speak it into existence, but if anything happened and selling it was slower than what we thought, I can't have 2 vehicles. So I just said, which we don't know what the offers are going to be in April. We don't know if the 0% is still going to be running. We don't know if the dealer contributions are still going to be... What are you doing? I've not even been unfaithful to you. Why are you doing this to me? Right, get down. No, I can't. You're too big. We cuddle nicely, please. Yeah, we don't know if the 0% is going to run. So obviously the like sales pitch side of it is it needs to be done by the end of March, which when I'm filming this, that is actually tomorrow. So yeah, I don't know. I've taken some pictures. I need to, we need to switch this glow plug thing over in the car, so I've messaged Tom this morning. I've just said, look, I feel like our life is very like fight or flight. Is that how you describe it? So I feel like we just leave everything last minute. We're always like fighting for our lives sort of thing. And like we've known this part needed to be bought for a year. So why is it taking us a year? I mean, I've nagged the living hell out of him to get this part because I can't take a picture of the dashboard because there's a warning light up. So I don't want to take a picture with the warning light up. So as soon as that's been plugged in, the warning light will turn off. So I need to wait. So apparently he's getting that tonight, and then hopefully we can list the car for sale tonight. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. We are going to be selling the car. I just don't know when at this point. I didn't speak too much about Tom's van. So I said I had a big complaint with them. So what he did is I put the complaint in with the company that it was taken out with, the finance company, because basically the finance, like without being boring, because this probably doesn't interest any of you, but I've pretty much had a car on finance ever since I was like 18 years old. And the finance of this van is something I have never heard of in my life. It's called finance lease. Now, we assumed it was PCP because it had a balloon payment after the 4 years. Nothing was ever mentioned about us never being able to own this van, or Tom never being able to own the van, and that if you pay the balloon payment, you then enter into a secondary lease agreement. So let me just paint this picture for you. So we didn't ever think we were going to be keeping the van for the 4 years. So we picked it up in November 2019. Obviously then early 2020, we'll fully go into lockdown. Everything is shut down. So this van, Tom used to travel quite far. I mean, he would travel to like Exeter, to Salisbury. We live in Bristol. So he'd do that daily. He'd commute daily because he didn't ever want to stay away. So with everything that happened with lockdown, COVID times, obviously the world didn't really get back to normal for a good couple of years. Like I remember even being pregnant for Penny, we were sort of restricted still. And work then became very local to where we live. So the van's hardly got any miles on it. So we actually decided, and then with the new car and van market, everything slowed down where you couldn't get vehicles. So the price of secondhand vehicles went up. So we just decided to pay the balloon payment because we just thought we don't want to be waiting for a new van, because I think at the time it's like a 9-month wait period. We'll pay the balloon payment off, give ourselves a bit more time. I think the balloon payment was like 8,004 or something, and the van at the time was still worth 15,000. So to us it felt like a no-brainer. We would just pay it off because it's not less than the balloon payment, which is when if it was ever less than the balloon payment, we would have given it back. So we did that, took out a loan, paid the balloon payment off. Rightly or wrongly, we just didn't have the £8,000. Anyway, every October a payment kept coming out. So I phoned the finance company and said, we've paid the balloon payment. Why are you taking a payment out? And they said, well, because it's a secondary lease. And at the time, I was like, well, what? And the guy just said, until you sell it, every October, you're going to pay this £300. So I was like, oh, for God's sake, Tom. So Tom phoned the dealership where we got it from, which was not just a little garage. We're talking Citroen. Actually, Citroen we got this from. The guy who sold it to us is still there. Tom explained it to him and he was like, what? I don't know what this is. So he said, do you want to look at getting a new one? So I was like, well, just get a price, Tom. I said, because obviously you've probably got a couple of thousand in this van, because in our eyes, we're thinking paid the balloon payment. So he's sending us all these quotes. Anyway, the price of vans have gone up to like 50 grand now, which the van he bought was nowhere near that. And he bought it brand new. So we just decided to keep hold of it. Anyway, in the quotes, which obviously solidified the thinking of us believing the van was ours, he's valuing Tom's van and taking, so say he's given, I'll pick a figure out of the ad, say 11,000. He's put in 6,000 into the new van, just for example, and given us £5,000 back. Well, that isn't even the case, because with this finance lease, what we've since learned, is that when we sell the van, we can't just sell the van. We have to put it up for sale, trade it in, whatever, get the lease company to invoice the buyer for the cost. The buyer then pays the lease company, and that's it. We don't see any of that money. Guys, honestly. So this complaint went to the lease company, like, I think the end of September 25. And they acknowledged the complaint. It was literally on their website, a little box that you filled in with your name, postcode, agreement number, basically what the complaint's about, submitted. Someone will be in contact. It's taking a bit longer at the moment because of all this other finance issue that's going on with the sales quote thing that's going through at the moment. You've probably heard about it. I don't even know how to describe it, but I'm sure you know. I'm getting tongue-tied now. So it said it could take up to 12 weeks. So I kept saying to Tom, have you heard back? Have you heard back? No. I'll check. It got to December. Have you heard back? No. I'll just double check. Anyway, I then forget. Because sometimes I do feel like I have my 3 children and then Tom's an added child. Gets to January, check. And then this is how my brain works. So I'm getting Penny to bed a couple of weeks ago. And I text him. I'm led next to her. Popped into my head, said, did you ever check to see if you had an email back? No, I'll do it now. So then he sends me all these screenshots. I was like, what is this? And he's like, oh, it's from the complaint. So I'm like, what? So I read the letter and it basically says the finance company are not upholding our complaint. And I'm like, well, did anyone even contact you for further details? No. When was this reply sent to you? So bear in mind, this was like 2 weeks ago. The 16th of October 25. So he's been sat on it for 5 months. Bear in mind, I now need to take this to the Ombudsman because obviously it is a case of mis-selling. Right, Bibs, can I just talk? I know, I love you, boy. Right, get down, because I need to talk. This is very important. This is a very important conversation. Right, you go to your bed. And with the Ombudsman, you only have 6 months to refer to them from the date of the final decision. So, I mean, we're talking like a few weeks away. So that's what I've been doing. I've been doing the complaint with them. So I have, luckily, I don't know, this is where my like little hoarder brain comes in key. I still had all the original finance agreement from when he bought this back in November 2019. And I like gone through everything. So it turns out now by paying the balloon payment, you've entered into a new 8-year lease. So it runs until 2031. And in 2031, they come and collect the vehicle. That's what we were told. I've then been on chat since then. Somebody else has told me, no, it just ends then. So you need to make sure you've sold it by then. Like, honestly, God, the conflict of information is wild. So, yeah, we've got that situation going on with Tom's van. Obviously, we're looking at selling the car. And then just trying to juggle, like, life. So I said to him, I feel like... is this the right... I feel like I'm my mum now. Mum, if you're watching this, I'm not saying it in a horrible way. I just feel like... I said, I feel like you literally just bury your head in the sand. Which is, like, fine to do that because you want to ignore your problems. But they still need sorting. And I'm the one who's going to be sorting them. So you're just giving me additional work. So this doesn't help of why I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed in life. So, yeah... that I feel like a weight's been lifted with that because obviously although I've had to spend like honestly it took me like all weekend to get because I had to submit like evidence and kind of like put like a whole case together to the Ombudsman. So that's kind of like with them now. Obviously we're still gonna have to like speak to them, but I mean the initial complaint's gone to them, so I can't do anything until it gets passed to a case manager, which can take a couple of weeks anyway. So that side of it is done. I've done all I can do for now. But yeah, now I'm still have the car to deal with and wild. We have to try and get it sold or figure out what we're doing before this balloon payment, which if we don't figure something out, they're going to be collecting the balloon payment on the 3rd of May. So yeah, we need to figure it out. And this one is actually PCP, so we do own this. We do own the car. It's not some random thing. But yeah, I was actually with him when he bought the van as well, which I said to him, I can't even fully blame you, but if I would have known it was that, I would never have let him do it because I would have been like, why would you do that? And also I would never have sent them £8,000. Like I feel like we've paid 4 years of payments. We sent them in the balloon payment. And now if we sell, I think the van's still worth about 10,000 now. We sell it for 10,000. They then keep the 10,000. Like how is this legal? Oh, hold on. The door. This may be my ASOS parcel because I've done a cheeky little order. Let's see. Thank you. Should we do a little haul? So it's Tom's birthday on... What's his birthday? Wednesday, in 2 days' time. Actually, did I buy him anything? I think this is for me. I don't even think it's for Tom. I'm here saying, yeah, I'm going to show you what I bought because it's Tom's birthday. But it's upstairs. I'm going to take you upstairs actually, guys, because I need to put my moisturiser on. Excuse the washing machine. I'm going to shut that door. 7 minutes left. I'm probably not going to be able to hang that out before I go to work. Yeah, I need to put my moisturiser on. I've been chit-chatting for so long, guys. It's now like 11:15. Let's blow this out. Anyway, it doesn't like it's raining today, so that's a good thing. Come on, Gimbal, catch up. Yeah, I was on ASOS last night, so I have done another order which should come tomorrow because I was going through the sale section. I hate this stairwell having no carpet on it. It drives me insane. I was going through their sale section. Me and my sister were sat on FaceTime to each other yesterday evening, and they had 30% off their sale. By the way, please, no comments about the state of this bedroom because it's bad. It's really bad, I know. And I don't have time to do it now, so we'll do that in a video together. Yeah, they had 30% off of their sale, bits and pieces. So I got myself some little bits, which I've been a bit dubious to buy anything off of there because they changed their like return like policy, I guess. So what I used to do is I used to order things in multiple sizes because obviously it's like an online shop. So sometimes like I'm between sizes and some things. I don't know necessarily what I am because of my body shape. So I would order like 2 sizes, normally like a 10, 12, so I could send back the one that doesn't fit. And they've like really penalised everyone. Luckily I've still got free returns because I pay for, I think it's called Premier, so you get it next day. Anyway, so I saw a few bits and they had like a really good sale. So there's a couple of bits from Forth and Reckless that were on sale. I'm just trying to get my order up so I can tell you. So they were on sale and then it had 30% off. So there's bottoms with 46% return rate. God, I don't know what that is. Is that bad? Is that good? So like the trousers, so this set here, so I've ordered this set in a 12, so it's like a brown sort of like lounge set. Can you see that? Now the bottoms are £9.50 and I had 30% off of that. So I got them in a 12 and I said to my sister, for that money, because you're talking they're £6.65, the top was more expensive because the top was £20.90 and then it had 30% off. But the bottom, like each piece was £38 full price. But even if they don't fit me, I would be better off selling this on Vinted than sending it back. What is this? Wide leg trouser. I got it in a 12 because obviously I'm really conscious of my bum and I don't like anything being stuck on me. And anything from Forth and Reckless, I love the quality. Like I'm not joking, these were £6. Have they even got them in stock? If they have, I can link them. I don't know for that price though, to be fair. Yeah, they've got a 6, 8, 10 and a 14. So the 12 is out of stock. So that's when I'm filming this. I'm going to try and get this vlog up pretty sharpish. So I'll leave a link to what I can if it's still in stock. I need to try it on. I'm not going to try it on now. I don't know actually if this is going to be, because I've not worked out, guys. So I'm still carrying a little bit of weight around my middle. But I was hoping, I don't know if I would ever wear it out, but I was hoping to like wear it at home. And then this is what the top looks like, which I thought was lovely. I got it in a 12 again because I just want it to be like oversized on me. I mean, it might not be. I feel like my boobs are bigger than they always used to be. So, but the detail on this, like, look at the branding on the sleeves and the collar. I like love that. There was also a t-shirt in the sale. I did have another one, but it went out of stock as it was in my basket, which was annoying. I've got quite a few of their t-shirts, actually. I really rate their t-shirts. I got this in a medium, again, because I just like it oversized. I think this was about £9. So just like bargain for summertime. And then, what else have we got? We've got a little cord set. This is what I'm a little bit unsure about, because I didn't know about the colour. I didn't know if it looked like pyjamas. What size are these? Please don't tell me I got a 10. Well, I got a medium. Again, I don't know. I need to try them on because I don't like them to be tight on my bum. And they've got like the pocket details, so I need to try those on. So it said a medium was like a 12 to 14, but that does not look like a 12 to 14. I just like it to be loose so it looks like it's baggy on me. And then the shirt I got in a small because this is oversized. Again, I don't know, maybe I should have got this in the medium. I think the medium was out of stock in this, so, oh no, that's massive. So I just thought with like brown Birkenstocks in the summer, would that look nice together? And again, this was really cheap. Like really, really cheap. Let me see if I can tell you what this was. ASOS app, where are we? Emma orders. So I've got another order coming. So when that comes, I will show it to you. So the shorts were $12.10 and they had 30% off, and the top was 15 and had 30% off. So bargain. And then for Tom's birthday, I've got him, I've just ordered him a jumper, a Carhartt jumper. I've got him some new Nike socks, and then I've got him these 2 t-shirts from the brand Passenger. So I really want a fleece off of Passenger, but they're really expensive. So I kind of like keep an eye on Vinted to see if there's any on there. But the t-shirts had a good deal on. If you bought 2, you saved 15%. So he's got this black one, which has got a little bit of the logo there, but it's got bigger, like a bigger detail or a motif on the back. And I got him those in a large. Usually he's a medium, but when I went on the size guide, I was fully measuring him with a tape measure, because like, we've never ordered from them before. But he won't just wear like a typical brand of like Nike or Adidas or anything like that. He's a bit fussy. I've got him a few t-shirts. He needs to go through his wardrobe actually, because looking up, he never goes through it. And it's just, he's got so much. And then just a plain white one. It's just got the tiny logo on the breast there, nothing on the back. So yeah, I love those. And then we'll probably get him some chocolate. He is saying some of his aftershave is running out. So I did get him, I think that was for Father's Day though, so I don't know how he's gone through that so quickly. He had the new Dior Sauvage, but is it this one? Right, that one is fully gone. No, it's this one, I think. Elixir, wow. Yeah, that one's hardly got any in. Yeah, so maybe I'll have a look, but just, he loves the Sauvage, but they're so expensive. So I can maybe see if Zara do a dupe. He's got expensive taste, that one. But I'm going to get ready for work, guys. And then I will speak to you when I get home. Hello, good morning, everybody. So I'm actually going to wrap this weekly vlog. No. Start again. I'm going to wrap this weekly vlog up after this clip. But I wanted to just show you, I've had my other parcel from ASOS, so I wanted to share that with you. It's literally just come, so I thought I'm going to go upstairs to my bedroom. Sorry guys, I'm just going to sit on the floor. I thought I'm going to go upstairs, just show you what I've got. I was actually just on FaceTime showing my sister. And yeah, again, excuse the room. I've not actually had chance to do anything to it, because yesterday when I got home from collecting Penny and Darcy, we then went to Marks and Spencer's to try and get some bits for Tom for his birthday. So yeah, just pushed the evening a lot later on. And I've just done a wash load for my whites, and I'm thinking I want to wash my bed in, but don't know if I'm... Oh, it's the dog. Scared me, honestly. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do that before I go to work. So let's get this done. So this is just a separate order. Again, I got this... it's all sale items, so I got it with the additional 30% off. So yeah, first up, I've taken it out of the bag already, but I just saw this it's like a Borg style material, cream, or it's classed as oatmeal, just jumper. It's oversized. I got it in a medium. It was £12 and it had 30% off, so I just thought it's like perfect just to throw on, because obviously it's quite cold at the moment. Even in the summer we do get chillier evenings, and it's just like a staple. So it's that colour where you can pretty much wear it with everything. I can throw it on with leggings, I can wear it with jeans, so I loved that. I also picked Tom up a pack of 6 Nike socks. So I don't know what has been happening to his. I do the washing the majority of time in the house, and I always pair. So Darcy's socks, like the black Nike socks, I've stitched a little pink loop into every single one so I can pair hers easily, so I don't get hers and Ollie's mixed up. And their socks are the ones that got to a size 5, which are the small. So Tom's are obviously a lot bigger because he's like got a size 11 feet, and his are the large Nike ones. So I don't know where all of his white ones are, so I just got him a pack of 6. Usually I get them off of Kit Locker because they are a lot cheaper, but it worked out about £3 difference because I had to put postage on because I wasn't ordering anything else. So I thought I'm just gonna get them off ASOS because I know they're coming next day. I also picked up, I'll take this out, so it's a jumper for Tom. It's so soft. So it's by the brand Carhartt. If I just show you the actual logo there, can you see that? Just very small, not too in your face. I got it in a large. This was on sale from like 120 to 90, and then it had 30% off, so it was like £62 or something, which is quite expensive still, I guess, for a jumper, but for this brand that is very, very reasonable. And because he was looking at the price of it full, he didn't realise I was getting it with discount off. I sent it to him. I said, do you like something like this? No, I don't like it. I don't even like that brand, which I know is a lie because he's got so many things from this brand. So I thought, oh, you're just being silly. So I did just pick him up that. So where's the other bits for him? There. So that. And then what else have we got him? We need to go get him a cake later on, but I got the cards and everything last night. And then last up, this was such a splurge, but this I picked up. So they do this in 3 different colorways. They've got a really lovely green, beige and black. So it's on sale from 105 to 75. Then it had 30% off, so it was like 50 quid, which I thought, like, as a tote, because the only bag I've got at the minute is my tiny little mini Longchamp, which is fine. But if I'm, say, going to football, I always take Penny's floral backpack, which is, the strap is ripping on it. So I thought this, and I got it in black rather than the beige because I thought I can hide if it gets stained or whatever a little bit easier. And it's a perfect size. If I want to take my laptop as well, the laptop easily fits in there with so much room. So I actually got this out of my birthday money. So that is a splurge. And I actually love it. I was umming and ahhing about getting it, and I'm actually very glad I did get it now, because I would have actually been gutted if I hadn't have picked it up. And I would have, it's still on sale for 75, but like I said, I got it with the extra 30%. And if I hadn't have got it with that, I wouldn't have bought it for myself at 75. So for once, I'm really glad I didn't procrastinate and miss out on something. But I'm going to strip the bed in now, get that in the wash, and then I will wrap this vlog up, and then I will start vlogging again for this coming week, which is going into the Easter weekend. So hopefully, I don't think the weather's looking too great, but no work, no school. So hopefully we have a lovely weekend. But let's get this bed off and in the wash before I go to work.
Everyone is dressed up here, but looks
is off. Let's go and put it in the machine. Don't think I'm going to have a chance to hang out the washing I've just taken out of the machine though. 7 minutes. Oh, I don't think I am. Maybe I'll try and see if I can pop some in, but first job, let's get this in the machine so we can get it on, because what I'm thinking is then it should be done by the time I get back from work, and then I can hang it on the line because I don't really want to use the tumble dryer if I can help it.